Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the Cancer season elemental reading for the water sign collective. This is going to be for the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Since we are in Cancer season, I do want to say happy birthday to all of the Cancer suns out there. I'm starting out in honor of Cancer season, and Cancer being the first water sign, I was guided to use my messages from the Mermaids deck for these Cancer season readings. I will then be using the Lustrous Tarot, and the guidance or advice is going to come from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to this Cancer season for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, as I am recording this, the sun is in Cancer, moon is in Virgo. So let's see what needs to come through for the water signs. One more. All right, so the bottom of the deck we have patience. Excuse me. Which to me in this deck, it almost feels like the Temperance card. And then up under that we have Go with the Flow. Memories. And Light. And then we have Solitude at the bottom. And what this makes me feel like, water, the energy itself. To me, even being a Cancer sun sign myself, I always felt like, water holds on to a lot of memory. And with this memories here, with light, it makes me feel like, how can I say this? Like, it's giving me very, like, reflective energy. But it's almost like with this light card is coming through as, like, the star. It makes me feel like, you're healing from, like, it could even be, like, old or past, trauma or past emotions that you were holding on to. And with patience and go with the flow, it actually makes me feel like, you're, releasing these memories. And just, allowing them, it's almost like you're not attaching to them. You may be even just, letting them come. For some of you, memories could be coming and going with you. And it's like I said, you're not holding on to them. You're just letting it come up as it may. And it's kind of like learning the ebb and flow, because that's what they're showing me, like the ocean coming in and going out, coming in and just being natural. So for some of you, you could feel like you're just, in your natural state, and it's almost like you're enjoying it. It almost feels like with this patience card, like it's what's keeping you grounded. It's what's keeping you grounded. For some of you, because with this solitude here, this is like the Hermit card. You guys know the Hermit, carries the star. I feel like for some of you, or this could be you, just take it how it resonates. Um, it's almost like someone is reflecting on, like, or thinking about the light that you brought to their life, or, you know, this could be you in regards to another person. And for some of you, it's like if it's another person, it's almost like they're trying to like almost process, because whatever they're reflecting on in regards to you is bringing up old feelings. So let's see what comes out. What messages? Whoa. Too many. What messages do we need for the water sign spirit as it pertains to Cancer season? Here we have turn away, which is like almost like the Eight of Cups. What else do we need? For the water signs, Cancer. Oh, we're gonna take that top one. Scorpio. Yeah. Letting go. Can I get one more? And magic. And this is actually like considered the Hermit or the Merlin in this deck. Yeah, communication at the bottom of the deck. So what I feel is like it's still the same energy of, for some of you, you could have turned away from a person, and you're like I said, you're letting it go. You're just allowing, if there's emotions coming up in regards to someone for you, it's almost like you're releasing it with the letting go card. And in that releasing, it's almost like with this magic card, you're like it almost gives me like gift energy, like you're receiving some type of gift. And it doesn't have to be anything physical, but that's what it makes me feel like. And for some of you, the way this magic card is coming through also is like a gift that you're giving to yourself, to like almost be free of this energy, whatever it may be for you. With communication, re-energize, and ask for help. If for some of you, if this is, how another person is feeling in regards to you, it's almost like they are having a hard time, or even they may be struggling with, letting you go, because it's almost like now they either realize like you were, a gift, you were a light, you were someone in their lives that, I want to say made an impact. And it's almost like for some of you with this communication and re-energize, they could be like trying to, it almost feels like with the acts for help, like calling out to spirit, like please help me like reestablish these like communication with this person if you're not in communication with this person. um and for some of you, you know, this could be, you know, others, you know, coming to you because, you know, you could be, you know, I just keep seeing the star, like, and feeling the star card. Like, you could be someone that is, you know, like a healer, a teacher, or a guide. Um, like, it's almost like you're a source of, like, it makes me want to say, like, a well of knowledge and wisdom for others. Like, others come and, like, seek you out. Because it's almost like it makes me want to say what you say matters, what you say, or, you know, the way that you communicate, it almost makes people feel like powerful and heard, and yeah, that's what I feel. So let's see what the tarot has to say. What messages do we need for the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages do we need as it pertains to this Cancer season for the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh, there you are, water sign. The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Feminine water energy. So this could be you. Or no matter whether you're male or female, you could be like in your feminine energy. And then I say, like, for some of you, I know I said in the beginning of the reading that, you know, being in this ebb and flow is giving you, you know, it's what's keeping you grounded. And you see how she's sitting on that stone throne. You know, it's what's, you know, being in tune with yourself emotionally is what is this is exactly what the Queen of Cups is. It's keeping you in tune and almost like it's keeping you grounded, but it's also keeping you realistic. Is what I'm feeling. But then we have the Three of Wands, the Judgment card, the Four of Pentacles, and the Hangman. And the cards, like, sometimes the way I feel the energy, like, it's almost like certain cards don't even want to be next to other cards. So I kind of want to do this and put this Queen of Cups by herself, because this feels like two totally different energies. whether this is you or another person, or you and other people. But it almost feels like with the Three of Wands and the Judgment card, I don't know why. Like I almost feel like someone had like the wrong idea about you. Like that's what I'm getting, because with the Three of Wands, that's an energy of like expectations. It's an energy of your ships coming in. It's, the Two of Wands is, you putting out your manifestation or your intention, and the Three of Wands is normally that, manifestation coming in. And it makes me feel like this is a different energy that is, the manifestation that's coming in from whatever intention they put out is a judgment. It's almost like a wake-up call, like, because if this is two people or you and other people, you're not in, I can feel like there's no communication or connection with this person. You're focused on you, and it's almost like with this energy here, it's like the Three of Wands could also be a waiting energy, but the Judgment could be a decision. And, it almost makes me feel like if it's the case of where like somebody had the wrong idea about you, or you them, because you could be resonating as this and this could be another person. It's almost like whatever beliefs with the Hangman that they were holding on to with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like this person is seeing that they made a wrong judgment. Or had the wrong idea or perception about you. Now let's see what comes out. Yeah. We have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost giving me an energy of like disbelief that I'm feeling here. Like someone was in denial. That could have caused, because I feel like if this is you, you're in this turn away energy, and whoever turned away from the other where you were able, because turning away, just think of what that means. That's a conscious decision to do something, to go in another direction. You choose that. So if you chose to, like walk away from certain people, places, or things, whoever you walked away from, it's like they're having a hard time releasing you. Because with the Four of Wands, we got the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords at the bottom. With the Hierophant, yeah. And then we have King of Swords showing up as, masculine air energy. I don't know, I keep getting the energy, especially with this Two of Swords, like they didn't see you clearly. They didn't see you for what you were worth or who you are, with this combination here. It's almost like, it is a prejudgment energy, but it's almost like they second guessed it. They slept on this Four of Wands energy with the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. Because it's almost like if you were someone like, a very important figure to this person, it's almost like they were, it was, again, with the Hierophant, that's beliefs, it's traditions. It's, because sometimes we looked at as like, establishments, but it's almost like whatever they believed, they believed it to be right as the King of Swords. And it's, no, it's really no one's fault. But it's almost like now with the tower here, whatever they thought was right with this tower energy here, it's like being proved wrong. Let's see what else comes out. What are the messages do you need, Spirit? We have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is like almost with that Queen of Pentacles coming out like that with the Ace of Swords at the bottom. It's almost like they seen you as, possibly as a Queen of Cups and just that. But in whatever realization they're having, remember, in the Queen of Cups, she's sitting on something sort of like the same chair, that stone throne. And, they're realizing, like, for some of you, you were, a source of stability, a source of safety for this person. And the Ace of Swords at the bottom confirms that. And if like what it feels like to me is like they don't want to let this go now that they're realizing what it is or who you are. You are a nurturer, a provider, a protector. You were, down to earth, very, realistic. I felt that same energy, and water and earth are counterparts. They're the 1/7s of each other. And as the Queen of Wands coming out, look, didn't I tell y'all that magic card was like the Hermit? It's almost like what they're being shown is how, like, right now, like, you're radiating, you're shining, you're in your power. Because look at how that star is shining in that lantern. You were the light, is what it makes me want to say. And it's like, damn, with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups, you were like someone's wish come true. But let's see. Tell me about this Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles for the water sign collective. I won't be shocked if the Empress comes out. We have the Page of Pentacles. And this makes me feel like with this Page of Pentacles coming out, this person like almost didn't, they wanted like max rewards for low effort. It's like someone wanted to reap all the benefits of you without actually putting in the work. With the Ten of Wands here. And it actually, that was, how can I say this? Like almost, it could have even been the reason why you turned away from this person, because it's like they wanted like almost like you to give them everything and them to give you nothing. And it, you know, you were like, why? Like, so you dropped it. You let the situation go. And in it, like I said, for some of you, you're being rewarded with this Ace of Pentacles for your strength, for your courage, for your confidence. With the Ace of Pentacles and the because it was almost like for some of you, this person was blocking your blessing. And they blocked their own blessing because you could have, like, again, you could have been a gift to them, and they, you know, it's crazy, like, because lately this energy has been showing up, like, even on my timelines of, you know, how can I say it, like, how God will give you what you want just to see what you're gonna do with it. And like I said, for some of you, you could have been this person's dream come true, and you showed up, and it's like they needed more proof. They needed to see something else. I don't know. They didn't believe it with the Two of Swords. And it's like, it's almost like that, you know, it's showing them that, yeah, like I gave you this, whatever it was, person, place, or thing. And it's almost like you didn't do anything with it. You left it. You abandoned it with the Five of Pentacles, and was focused on other things. It's a lot of pentacles out here. You focused on the material when this gift that came to you was, it's almost like for some of you, like you tried to avoid it and act like it wasn't there. But with the Hermit here, Spirit is like, you refused to look at it. You put your focus into other people, places, or things. You weren't able to recognize it. Can I get another one for this Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles? Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. The Nine of Wands. So it's almost like because you were hesitant, because you could have even been looking for it to show up in a different way. And it's like, honestly, it's like Spirit closed the door on you. That's what I feel like. Especially with the World being at the bottom. It's like they cut off your access to this person. There goes that feminine Queen of Cups again. And now you're like, it was like I said, that Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. You were waiting for your wish fulfillment to show up, and it did. And it's like you just, like you stood still, like you just was frozen in time. Look at this. We have the Six of Wands, where you were supposed to go toward it and almost like engage in it. It's almost like for some of you with the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands, which would be the Ace of Wands in between, you blocked it. You let your ego get in the way. So in doing that, you created this burden that you're now carrying. And then we have the King of Cups. And it's almost like for some of you, this masculine energy is regressing. Because you're supposed to go from the page to the knight to the king, and this person's going from the king to the knight to the page. It's like they have to, it's like back to square one. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the Magician. Yeah, and what it was with the Magician here. You actually manifested this feminine energy if you're a masculine energy. You manifested them. And it's like for some of you manifested this feminine energy. And it's like you wanted them to show up as this Queen of Pentacles, but they showed up as the Queen of Cups, but they still harness both energies. Let me get another one. Because the Magician has all of the elements. That's why I'm saying for this feminine energy, I wouldn't be surprised if the Empress doesn't show. And another one for this Queen of Pentacles. Oh. The Queen of Pentacles. What did I just say, y'all? Thank you, Spirit. This was someone that could do it all. I felt that before the Empress even came out. Wow. Kind of explains itself. Yeah. And it's almost like for some of you, with the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, it's like you were only looking, possibly to just, have fun. But you don't, the Empress don't partake in Three of Cups energy, like they don't. So it was like you would have had to get rid of this Three of Cups energy. You would have needed to, the Four of Swords is the energy of taking a break, of, pulling back so that you can, in a way, like elevate yourself. But it's like you didn't want to, for some of you, you're like, you wanted to be the life of the party. And that's what'll happen, like, God or Spirit or however you like to address it, they're going to throw a wrench in the plans that you have to see, and they're going to give you what you want to see how bad do you really want it. Were you willing to, tone down, like, this social, like, because the Three of Cups could be looked at as, like, being very sociable and friendly. It's a card of, partying. But it's like you didn't want to, you played with it. And now, it's like, again, there's that realization of who this person was for you, the star. And it's like you knew it all along. But maybe you were, trying to protect yourself. I always feel that with the Three of Swords above the head. You were trying to protect yourself. let's look at this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Oh, there she is. Listen. Now we've seen all of the queens. The Queen of Swords. And this feminine energy, like, they are, they're radiating. They're, in their power. They're standing in their truth and exercising it as well as this Queen of Swords. Let me get another one. Look. And it's almost like now they're only, welcoming those that are able to be, like, one-on-one with them. That it almost makes me say that they can be seen with the sun here. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, which that makes me feel like, yeah, this person, it's almost like they're rebuilding anew. Because you think, like, especially with the Wheel of Fortune being a future focused energy, it's, progress, it's forward movement. The Tower, it comes in when, something that needs to be torn down to be rebuilt. And I feel like this person didn't have time, because the Wheel of Fortune can be time too. They didn't have time to, invest in this Five of Wands, Ten of Wands energy, which is, being internally conflicted, feeling burdened by the situation. This is all tied to this masculine, water energy. Like, it's almost like, why fight you when I can be free and head towards my destiny? Or head towards, connections or people, places, or things that align with me. Can I get another one? It's like this feminine energy, they're not accepting anything less. A relationship is not supposed to be a burden or a connection. It's not, if it's burdensome, that's clearly telling you that you need to let it go. So if it was causing this feminine energy a burden, they're going to release themselves from it. What do we got? 38. Yeah. We have the Hierophant. Because they know their value. As this Hierophant, they move with integrity. They have a good moral standing. But with this Ten of Wands, it's almost like, how can I say this? Like, in trying to, uphold and be who they are morally and integrally, to be in a connection with you, or just, aligning with whoever you're aligning with, because this feels like very specific. They couldn't do both. I'm gonna get one more for the Ten of Wands. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. because it's like this energy isn't gonna play both sides. So they had to release this connection to be, to stand in their, their true value, exercising their principles, their morals. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Yeah, because they don't have time to, be hesitant. They're not gonna, they're not into wasting time. It's like, I'm not gonna, try to work with you and it's just gonna create more, weight for me. Nah, we have the Two of Cups here. It should be equal. It should be balanced. So, they cut it off. Simple as that. Tell me about this letting go. I feel like someone is wanting to know more about it, so we'll clarify it and then I'll grab the guidance or advice. The letting go. Whoa. Letting go. Yeah. The Nine of Swords. And turn away. Yeah, someone is just like, damn, I can't believe, like, it's almost like it slipped through their fingers. To turn away. It feels like it was, this masculine energy. Yep. And this feminine energy with the turn away, the Four of Swords coming out, yeah. They left for like their own. For some of you, it was your own sanity that you turned away for, because the indecisiveness. It's like you had to make a choice, and the choice that you made, from what I see here and feeling these cards, was to go after that which serves you, that which allows you to be in this sun energy, to be free, to be who you are. It was kind of like it wasn't like almost like a no-brainer. Look, even if you are like this emperor, if this empress isn't being, treated right, they will move on. And especially if this emperor was asleep. Wow. Because what they, you were presented, if you're the masculine energy, with the Ace of Cups, but you didn't act on it. Nope, you didn't act on it. And it came right to you, this Ace of Cups. It was handed right. It couldn't get no more hand delivered than, from God to you. So, and what's this Magic card? I only want to see it because, like I said, for some of you, if you're a feminine energy, you're being gifted. You're getting, with the Temperance here, it's like, nope. You're getting back into, alignment with yourself. Can I get one more for Magic? And then we have the Death card. Yep. And then there's clarification. The Eight of Cups, which is that turn away card. And with the Death card, this ending. it's like the feminine energy is coming out of this, transformed. It's almost like they're holding, they're a completely different person. Let me get one more for this. Yep. Look, and headed right for the Ten of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Or the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. So let's grab the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? And you know what I'm noticing? Other than this Two of Cups, there's no other cups out here. And you know what song I'm hearing? I'm hearing How to Love by Lil Wayne. That's the guidance or advice for as it pertains to this energy and spread. I haven't heard that song in a long time. I may have to listen to it. And that's what this, if you're a masculine energy, that's what this feminine energy, that was the gift. It was they came in to show you how to love. And it's like either you were afraid of it, you didn't trust it, you didn't believe it. We have the spiritual strength, which is this Nine of Wands, with the throat chakra and the Judgment card. Yeah, it's like, because what I'm feeling with the throat chakra, that's expression. It's expressing yourself. Not it is through communication because it's the throat chakra, but it's connected to how all the chakras are connected. And it's like you had a repressed throat chakra, so in it, it's almost like because you weren't, or if you're this masculine energy, you weren't able to express or exert yourself the way that you wanted to or needed to. When you receive something, or when something is shows up for you, you don't know how to take it in, because there's really there's no room, because of all of that you're holding on to. You didn't have the room for it. You manifested it, but like I said, it was here. It was like, what are you willing to let go of, so that you can allow in the things that you value to come in? And for some of you, it's like you thought you had more time. You thought it's I just keep hearing you thought it was a game. You thought it was a game. Nah, this is real life. What's the guidance or advice, Spirit? Transformation, the death card. Look, oh, in the heart chakra. So I want to read that because, yeah, this person, this feminine energy had their transformation. Give me 1 second because they're telling me to clarify this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah. The Three of Pentacles. Regretting not working with or collaborating. Not being a team player. There's regret there. Yeah. And there's so many pentacles out here. Like, yeah, there's regret. And not, working with this energy. It's like you didn't work with it. You worked against it because of your ego and fear. So guess what it did? It caused this, the ego and the Six of Wands, the fear and the Moon, the Ten of Swords, the ending of this situation, and then here's that regret. Over what? The only cups that showed out here, the Two of Cups. Because you were so focused on that three, whatever that Three of Cups was, it could have been anything. And now that, it's almost like the party's over, you're having this realization. So this is the transformation card. Let's see. And it says, transformation. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could have ever imagined. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. And the traditional tarot archetype of this card is death. And like I said, this person, this feminine energy, they've had their transformation. They've had it. And it's like, for some of you, like again, now this is even coming through. It's like this person, like, it's like they took their time, trying to tie up loose ends. But, time waits for no man. Like, this person, their transformation, this feminine, they're being spiritually, they were spiritually guided to just end this. Because it's like you were holding them up. If you're a masculine energy, you were holding them up for whatever reason. And it's like they couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't do it anymore. Water signs, water signs. I wasn't expecting that for this reading, but you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, we're in Cancer season, the Chariot. Let's see where the Chariot is. It's time to move. It's time, you know, and we're in the 7th year. Where's the Chariot? There it is. So whoever this is, you know, the Chariot is in between the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So they're leaving this energy behind. You know, someone that, you know, it is an energy of playing games, and they're charging straight through. You know, they're actually moving forward to, you know, other options with the 7 of Cups. I don't feel like it's, you know, confusion or illusion. I feel like this person, you know, they got in their Chariot, and now, you know, this is like the options opening up for them. And wherever they're going, it's leading to this 10 of Pentacles. So, but as always, water signs, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope you all enjoy this Cancer season. Again, happy birthday to all of the Cancers out there. You know, send in, you know, love and light. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.